our story starts where most do.
This is a journey of freedom,
adrenaline,
and the importance of
community.
Money driven, major fraud, breathless, body, diamond, bone.
Now we shall transcend.
Wanna feel it.
Welcome to Dronefest.
It's like the world's most realistic video game.
And with FPV, you have to concentrate on one thing, and it's like freeing up your mind.
Flow state's when you get to this point where all you're thinking about is your next move.
2024. We're back again here at Warzone Paintball and Airsoft Arena, and seeing some of the amazing pilots fly today has actually been really awesome. This is day one, and I'm going to spend the majority of the day shooting with the 6600 Sigma. I knew two things when going into this project. One, I needed to capture shots of things moving at breakneck speeds and at a very long distance. And this is why I brought this beast along. One of my favourite lenses that I've reviewed of late, and the reason why is you can actually pump it to be able to get your shots in a really unique and different way. When you're trying to capture things moving fast, it's good to be wide and then move in as quick as possible. So I had the right gear, but I spent most of my time thinking about this, and that's FPV. And I want to be able to do it. The speed, the consistency, and the accuracy in which all of these people are flying is only truly inspiring. As we come to the end of day one, I am left to think and wonder what draws people to FPV. Now, I have a theory. It's the idea that when people ask you what kind of superpower you would like, I feel like a lot of people would say flight. And I think that is something a lot of people at least dream about. Well,
flying would be cool, but I think having Hulk strength would be my superpower, definitely.
Well,
although flying would be pretty freaking cool.
It would be.
Superman, if I was Superman, that'd be perfect.
Yeah. Well, perhaps not. We'll come back to that. We are now on day two of the UK FPV Dronefest, and it's raining a little bit today, but we're going to take this opportunity to get some interviews with some of the amazing pilots that are here today, talk a little bit about camera tank and a few other little bits and pieces. Currently in my yurt, I've actually got glamping opportunities, so I actually had a double bed, which was absolutely wonderful last night, and I actually feel incredibly refreshed, which, that's really good when you're on a thing like this. The next 2 days, it's supposed to be good. Today is bad, but, make the most of it, yes. So back again on day two now, the weather's finally actually cleared up. There are a lot of pilots here doing some really awesome things. 6600 again, let's see if we can get some awesome slow motion. There's smoke, fireworks, and everything else in between. Let's get started. Think, how's it going?
Hey, Stu. Pretty good, thanks.
Yeah, so how have you been enjoying Dronefest this year then?
Yeah, it's amazing. It's the fourth one, I think, that we've done so far. Second one, this location. The guys have really stepped up the organisation. The camping is in a much nicer place. Flight lines seem to all be going real good today. Had a bit of rain this morning though, that was exciting.
Yeah, being able to come together every year, see people that you haven't seen for a year, see people that you only see once a year. Yeah, it's just the best thing in the world. That's what makes Dronefest for me.
Yeah.
And from the age range from an 8-year-old to people up to 60 and plus, how they mix and how they talk, there's no age barrier, everyone's on the same level, get the same drive, the same buzz. I think the community is the main thing that I like out of...
The best thing is that I do not need to think, because I'm constantly thinking.
Freedom, absolutely freedom for me, and going away from the rest of the world. Any problems you have, you're struggling with something, you're putting your goggles on and you're absolutely free of any hassles. This is the best thing, I believe, for everybody.
Yeah.
To experience something. It is actually something like transcendence, when you can see real time yourself from a third person view, something which normally doesn't happen.
Yeah. And transcendence there being really what I took out of it, and the name of the actual video. Yeah, so roll title sequence. What I think is really interesting from my perspective as someone that doesn't actually fly yet and wants to, is the fact that everyone seems to be so willing and interested in sharing their experiences, their tips, their hints, and everything else in between. So even if you want to learn FPV, it's really easy as the community kind of backs that up really quite well.
The first step to get into FPV is a simulator. Get yourself a simulator, get yourself at least 20 hours of flight time in, and that'll just get your muscle memory set. And then go out and get yourself a starter kit. You can get them for £200-300 with some cheap goggles, a little drone that you can fly indoors or outdoors. And yeah, just practice on the sim, practice on the small drones, and then a couple of weeks you'll be ready to fly a big one.
Oh, 100%, like 100% sure. Because like it's always about like FPV isn't simple, you know, like you have to help each other, and like you won't fix stuff on your own, you know, like you always have some problems.
Yeah.
And, like I think the community is always there. It's always helpful.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
like the more people you have that can help you, it's
like sharing replacement parts, antenna, you forgot something, somebody's there to help you out every time.
Yeah. My biggest advice would be not to be afraid of crashing. I mean, we all crash, I crash a lot, but too much maybe. So yeah, the quads are really durable, and you have to learn about fixing them, flying them. Every aspect of FPV is really important in order to develop in this hobby. So fly hard, crash, and learn to repair the quads and keep doing it. So yeah.
So why is it important to crash?
You don't learn. Like if you don't fall down, you don't learn.
And that will give you the sort of the freedom and the confidence to push yourself, and you know, probably really mess up your gear, but like that's part of the experience. That's part of the growth. Such a vibe. Everyone here is so chill. We're all in it for the same reasons. We're all loving FPV, and yeah, it's just a really good meeting of like-minded people.
So the community is strong, but really, why do FPV?
The voices in my head just shut up, completely. It's silence. It's just me and the air.
Flow state's when you get to this point where all you're thinking about is your next move, and all you're thinking about is where I'm going to go, how I'm going to link this trick to this trick, and I think that's very important, like very different with racing. Like racing's with FPV is very stressful and hardcore, whereas freestyle is freestyle, right? It's literally what it is, and being able to just like fly somewhere and be like, right, I'm just going to go here. There's no set route, there's no set pattern, there's no set trick. You get in the flow and you fly.
Nice, man. What do you shoot with at the moment then from last year? So do you shoot with anything new this year?
Yeah, so I do a vlog here and there, and I do some cinematic stuff, and all the DJI stuff that I fly is I use an Action 4. Osmo Action 4, I use the Osmo Pocket 3 for my vlogs. I use the DJI V1 mics with my Pocket 3, and I use a DJI Action 2 for my freestyle rig.
In fact, I was quite surprised to hear that people still use the Action 2 pretty much across the board. In fact, more so than last year.
Action 2 for the freestyle send it stuff, because yeah, they can really take a beating.
Action 4 or GoPro 11, 12?
Recently, about a year and a half ago, switched to the Action 2.
I'm pretty die-hard with GoPros for ages, and this is a habit.
Yeah.
But I'm considering action cams, especially Action 2, because they are way cheaper if you break it, and the form factor is fantastic.
Well, so I used to fly with the GoPro Session 5, non-stabilized footage, and now I fly the Action 2s.
Yeah.
They're
Basically,
really
everyone and their mothers love Action 2s, don't they?
Yeah. You have the DJI Carry Press, and you can just break the camera and send them and get a new one.
I use DJI Action 2, specifically because it's light. Like the balance between weight and camera quality is perfect in my opinion.
I'm using at the minute the Action 2. I've got an old school Session 5, which I love. It's a little bit vintage, but I love the sound quality. And what else have I got? The Go 3, the Insta 360 Go 3, which is a great little camera for my chest cam.
Hero 6 is great, but I think the Action 2 is pretty good. Like,
Yeah, a lot of people do talk about the Action 2. It's a little bit of an older camera now.
Yeah,
it's
compact, man.
Yeah, compact. It's like
Tiny, durable.
Yeah, and I think it has like the perfect form factor. Like it's like it's just a little cube, and like it's just perfect like for the CG for the quad. You know, like.
Fair enough.
I shoot with a DJI Action 2 on all DJI Action 2s. I've got one that's been lasting me for years, and it's got a crack in its lens, but it's still going, so I'm continuing on with that. The screen doesn't work, but that's the beauty with Action 2s, they do keep going. Also, DJI have got a great care refresh program as well, so if you break it, send it straight back, they'll give you a replacement pretty much the next day, and it's only like 17 quid.
It's ridiculous, really, isn't it?
I shoot with GoPro 10, 12, Z-Cam, M4, Blackmagic 4K, and Red Komodo.
Well, there's always one outlier, isn't there? But at the end of the day, we do actually sell the majority of these cameras, GoPro, Insta360, as well as the action cameras as well. So make sure you go over to cameracenteruk.com to check them out. And if you want to buy them, then that'll be awesome. So this is the third day of the UK Dronefest. I've been to this drone festival for 3 years in a row now, and every year I come away with a renewed optimism as to what these guys are doing and what I want to do. When it comes to actually flying these drones both in cinematic style and freestyle, what you see there is a tremendous amount of talent and understanding as to kind of the area around them. A lot of these pilots here, and through the interviews I've got for this small video, are always in search of freedom, of accessing a flow state, of having that adrenaline rush as you go through a tight gap.
Like, I could be having a bad day at work. I'll get home and I don't find any packs, and that just sorts me out completely. There's something so good about it for your mental health. It just sort of sorts you out and makes you feel great. And sometimes, like, you have a day and then there's a trick you want to do, and you'll keep trying, and you won't get it, and you start feeling a bit down, but all of a sudden you'll get it. It's like a massive adrenaline rush. And yeah, I've come off flying with goosebumps, and even now, 4 years in, I'm still getting that.
We are always looking for a new way of seeing the world, and FPV pilots do that, and the stuff they manage to actually achieve is actually phenomenal. I'm going to be here again next year, hopefully, and bringing back Camera Center as a sponsor. Everyone here today has got 10% off of the DJI product from the Camera Center UK, and that's the other thing, is seeing the cameras evolve over the year was an interesting perspective as well, because most people still shoot Action 2s. They're a great camera, they do everything they need to in the right size and form factor. So it'll be interesting to come again here next year to see what they're actually using, because camera technology constantly advances, but when it comes to the core things that these pilots need, they need a good looking shot, but also a camera that's going to be incredibly robust, and that's what they found in the Action 2, right? So technology, camaraderie, experience, and learning new things, and hopefully I'm going to be flying next year fully actually out there. Anyway, has everyone enjoyed UK FPV Dronefest? Yeah! Amazing. So my name's Furby, I'm from Camera Center UK, and we sell everything from O3 to Action 3. Kind of catchy. A little bit, I guess, We've got 2 Action 2s available for the giveaway today. I'm guessing I'm pressing this button. Jared Podsour. Yeah, you won the Action 2, well done. Congratulations, man. How do you feel about this whip? Amazing. Life changing? Yeah, definitely. Life affirming. Yeah, it's my second one. I did the 2. Oh, amazing. Yeah. Well, my company, you probably have to win another one. Gethin Jones. Can we get a Gethin Jones? Are they here? Are they not here? There you go. Action 2. Hope you enjoy. How do you feel about this win? Ecstatic. Ecstatic. Okay. Sorry, chicken. Amazing. So that's it from us. If you want anything from Oakley's, Faction Breeze, Doubles, make sure you go to Transcend UK. What's important about the FPV community?
Friendship. Like, and I know that's a cheesy thing to say, but friendship. Like, as I said on one of my previous answers, I come to the events, and one of the best things to do is give Mamba a hug first. He comes to me and gives me the biggest hug ever every year I come. So I love this. I love this. So coming to see my friends, coming to see how they like the new products that we launched, coming to just get some beers with them. That thing creates bonds that are gonna help FPV grow.
Awesome. Anything else you want to say?
Thank you guys, and you don't get it like Camera Center UK doesn't get enough credit for doing all of this because the quality of the production level that you put onto this videos is incredible. So thank you very much, Camera Center UK, for this. Thank you very much to the organizers. I couldn't be happier.
Amazing. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, follow, and subscribe if you want to see more. Have a good day.
Yeah. Do you actually know what is in the bag?
Having a good time on the first day. Looks like fun, isn't it?
More difficult than I expected.
Are you gonna drive? Yeah. Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah. Oh, really? Where are you goggles?
When I'm flying, so I've got no chance of doing this.
An Xbox toaster. Well done.
More heavier ones. I love them.
Yeah, I'm recording. Mati, hey. You DJing this year?
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah. Keep the vibes up.
Yeah. Boys.
Mamba!
Skaffa!
Truskawka!
I'm a little bit tired, but I reckon I've still got the energy. We're doing Inception, you alright?
Yeah, you?
Yeah, I'm alright, thank you. You okay? What's up?
You were missing him.
Did you hear anything? We were just talking about the weather, innit?
Adam?
We've got an app. Does it put your hand up if we've got the app?
Thank you to everybody that came and was a part of Dronefest 2024. Hopefully, see you next year.